Good evening. Welcome to Roll Hit Die Presents Dungeons and Veterans. I'm your DM Dan Latham, and before we introduce the cast and crew of this little adventure, I need to first and foremost do a shout out to Sirenscape. So any sound effects and music you hear during the broadcast will be done by Sirenscape. And let's see, gentlemen, if you'd care to start with. Well, it would help if I put the names in the right locations. I'll take care of that way you guys are introducing yourself. Bob, it'll be Bob, then Marcus, and then Fred. Please introduce yourselves and your characters.
My name's Bob Vincent, former U.S. Navy, currently civilian. I'm playing Vayor, a Indiana Jones style archaeologist, Moonstopper Ranger. Followed by Marcus.
Well, hello. I am Marcus Scott, former Air Force Security Forces member. Today, I am playing Brother May I, the group's incorrigible cleric slash something else we'll yet to see. I'm followed by...
I'm Fritz, retired Air Force reservist, and I'm running Sergeant Rock, a World War II soldier that has found himself displaced into this world. He's identifies as a ranger, but I'm running a warlock who has reskinned everything as World War II equipment. We have two guys missing, She and Ducks.
Yeah, Ducks and She, that Shikaino She is played by Joshua Hill, who is currently not with us, and Demort, which I can't pronounce his character's last name, is played by Todd Meacham, and he will be joining us hopefully here before too long. So, when we left off last time, you gentlemen had just finished taking out a group of pirates in a Pirate Cove type village. I believe you took out every last one of them but one, and that would be the female caster who that looked like She towards the end of the encounter. You also found 6 sailors who were, I guess the best word to put is incarcerated by the pirates that were here, and you released them. Now you have free reign of the town that you're in and the ship that's out in the bay at the moment, which is a large 2-mast ship with a figurehead on the front of the ship. Looks like a spectral woman with her mouth open and a silent scream reaching forward. There is a marking on it that tells you the name of this ship is called the Sapphire Spectre. You believe it probably gets that name due to the sapphire gems that are in its eye sockets that glitter in the sunlight. And with that, gentlemen, what would you like to do?
Alrighty. I would recommend, since this is probably a well-known pirate ship, we change the name, possibly the look. Search the town, see if there's any trophies from other ships, and we can utilize their banners, just in case if a Navy force is out there and we happen to come across, they don't try to kill us. What are y'all thoughts on that?
I like a new name. I want to be called the Hurtmaster 2000.
Yes, but we're talking about the ship.
Yeah, the ship could be named something similar like that. The Smackatron, something like that.
All right. So
yeah.
You want to search through the town and see if you can find anything you can use to make some changes to the ship before you set sail?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
A stencil. The military had these things on the beach. We should be able to find a stencil and just paint the ship with the new name.
And let's see. Who's going to do that?
I will assign one of the crewmen. We have a bunch of swabbies, right?
So the 6 guys you just released, you want them to do it for you?
We each take a crewman to go through and see if they can help also identify anything that might belong to their particular ship.
All right. Well,
So I say we all kind of take quarters of the town.
All right, so go ahead and give me a investigation.
Would that be advantage with since we have a squabby with us?
Yes, I'll
Can
allow
that help?
advantage, and I'm moving the map for myself back over to the village, and you guys just go ahead and search. Let's see. Okay, and are you the only one looking?
What are we rolling here?
Investigation with advantage.
Let's see if I can get an investigation positive numbers.
Positive numbers. That's what we're looking for. Yep.
Yeah.
And then I'm positive that Rock is actually looking for something.
He is actually giving a reasonable effort.
Looks like it.
Yeah.
So,
And I even have another guy that I can try out there.
Yeah.
He didn't appear to be nearly so helpful.
all right. So as you guys are searching, you do find a couple different flags.
We should probably change that figurehead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's distinctive.
Maybe pry the sapphires out.
Which I want to do anyway.
Exactly.
Who's going to crawl out there on the front and do that?
Wow.
Well, I'm a big fat man, so I would think
Do that.
we'll get the most out there. He's the most dexterous one.
Okay, right now I'm trying to locate the map I have for you. You do find a couple flags from different countries. One looks like it came from the port that you just left.
All right, we'll snag that one.
Where is the map? Oh, here it is. Alright, so let me show you. Okay. So you find where did I see you guys left from? Alright, you guys left from North Vale. You find a map for them, not a map, but a flag that matches them, and a flag that matches Costeria. Now, did it bring the map for you guys? No, it did not.
And a giant joint to put in the open mouth of the spectral woman on the figurehead.
You say a giant joint?
Yeah, you know.
Ah, there it is. It did bring it up. Alright, so
That would definitely change the appearance.
Yeah, kind of the whole flavor of the thing. It might help us to get involved in a lucrative business.
okay, so you guys, let's see. Who's going to work on making adjustments and changes to the figurehead itself?
I would say Doug, since he's got much dexterity to crawl out there.
Okay, so
I would assist.
I'd assume we got some rope to set up some kind of rigging for him as well.
alright, so let's see. Fritz, can you do me a favor and roll for me a athletics check for him with advantage since he has a rope on?
Okay, so click this button, and then I'll click on athletics 2.
Alright. So he's able to crawl himself out there. Now, I don't think he's got any tools that he can use for that. So give me a...
Leatherworking tools.
Yeah, give me a... Just give me a basic D20 roll with his dex.
This work? This'll work. Whee! What? Stupid dice.
All right, he butchers it. It doesn't look like it did, but it doesn't really look like much of anything but a mass of chipped up wood.
That's good. That's perfect.
Yeah,
We're
that's
we're
what we want.
we have an unrecognizable figurehead.
Raw material.
And
It's just a starting.
as he's chipping away at it, he knocks the 2 gems out.
Ha! He catches them. Oh, I'm there with a mage hand to grab them so they don't sink to the bottom of the ocean.
All right,
Can't cast water walk on the gems?
Give me on the gems, no. Give me a dex check with let's see. Actually, give me an Arcana check.
I have bad news. I did not take mage hand. I couldn't explain how a World War II soldier would be able to manipulate stuff at a distance with mage hand. So, yeah, no gods.
Oh, okay. So, bloop, bloop, into the water they
But
go.
I'll dive in to try and swim and get them.
All right. So you're gonna dive in after him.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Go
I'll
ahead.
do an athletics check to see if I can swim halfway decent in my combat boots. We had a lot of training on the beaches of Britain preparing for this kind of thing. I can tread water. See?
Yep, you're treading water just fine. Now, give me a perception check as soon as you go under, at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Can't you do it?
You're not wearing anything, and you're in the middle of salt water. Okay, your eyes are burning,
Ow.
and you don't see anything. You do see this big dark mass swim past you, but you can't really make it out.
Probably just a friend.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's just a friend.
Yeah. Not ready to give it up yet. I will dive. I'm holding my breath already, and I'm diving underwater, pushing myself down, trying to catch up with them. And I do have devil sight, so the darkness shouldn't bother me at all. I should be able to spot stuff.
No, it's not the darkness, it's the salt water in your eyes.
Isn't the body naturally salt water? Seems like that would burn less than fresh.
I don't know, have you ever tried looking under the water in the ocean?
I have.
I have.
I mean, without goggles and
No,
stuff on?
It's not all that stingy. It's just there's stuff in it, and the stuff gets in your eyes.
Alright, so make me another perception and see if you can see the direction they seem to be dropping at.
Well, one thing I'll do for sure is I'll put out my mag flashlight and start shining it around, trying to catch them, a glint off of them, using the light cantrip.
Alright, go ahead. Make the roll.
So, I've got it. And then we'll see if that helps with the
I'll let you do it straight roll this time.
Yeah, baby. See, they
Alright.
glint in the light.
Yep, with the light you're able to cause it to glint, and you see it about 30 feet below you, steadily dropping. You do not see the bottom yet. Well, wait a minute, you got 120-foot vision, don't you?
Oh, yeah, I can see. Well, the light on
no, you still can't see the bottom.
Wow, 80 feet down.
But you do see about 100 feet off to your right what looks like a reef shark of some sort swimming around. Hasn't seen you yet, or at least it doesn't seem like it's seen you yet.
He's not interested in the flashing light. This kind of light is a classic trick. So bad guys get drawn in. Well, I can't swim faster than those things are drawing. So guess what? I'm going to suddenly put on a burst of radical speed. Dimension door. So that I'm
I thought
10
for a
feet
minute
below
that you was
them,
doing
and
your
they're falling
thunder
into
step.
my
That would be
hands.
interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
And that way they'll fall right into my hands, and I can just catch them and tuck them into my fatigue pockets.
All right, I'll allow it. Now that you're under the
Now I'm
water,
probably 40 feet underwater.
right? And what's
Like,
your Constitution score?
Do I have what?
Your Constitution. What is your modifier?
He's got a +2 modifier. Got 14 con.
So that means you can be under there for 3 minutes without needing air before you start your round.
Well, hopefully it's nowhere near that long.
Well, you're how
I'll,
far under?
40 feet.
All right.
It also kind of hurts the ears. But yeah, I grabbed the gems. I pocket them. Oh, well. I have 2 spell slots. So, and I'll use the other spell slot to cast the same spell again to dimension door back up to the surface.
Okay, so that negates the swimming at 15 feet per round for the next few minutes.
Yeah.
All right, are
Yep.
you popping yourself
magic.
back up on the boat?
Yeah.
All right, so as you guys are standing there watching him dive in, a few minutes later, he just appears, a door opens up, and he steps out of it. And seawater all over the floor, or deck of the ship. But
But he claims that
you do have those
swam.
2 sapphires.
Yep. He claims that he swam, found them, and swam up and leapt onto the deck. So he doesn't know that he has dimension door.
Alrighty then. So what's everybody else doing?
Awestruck wonder.
What was that?
Watching awestruck wonder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, sergeants do amazing things anyway, right? It's just part of being a sergeant. So, yeah, he's got that done, and then he orders you guys to, he uses minor illusion to put an image that he would like to see carved onto the figurehead instead of the badly chipped wood that's there, and says maybe you can chip the figurehead to kind of match the model I put here.
Okay, and describe for us what this model looks like.
Looks like Dwight David Eisenhower, the general of the armies. Yep, one of the masterminds of Operation Overlord.
And what does he look like? I mean, give his appearance, how he's dressed.
Well, oh yeah, I guess we would want to do more than his face. But yeah, he's in military uniform with 4 stars on his lapels, and he's just kind of a mild-mannered looking, short hair.
Okay, so Sergeant Rock is showing you this image of some guy in some weird dress, or weird clothing, and he wants to make that the figurehead. And what about you guys? What do you think?
But he's not doing the carving. You guys can do what you want. But yeah, he's got a minor illusion overlaid on the block of wood there as a guide in case you want to pursue that.
I'm gonna go check in on She, because wasn't he needing like lesser restoration for something? Or was that before?
I think that was before. I can't recall what he had. Give me a second. I'll check his. That's if he actually updated it in his character. Okay. Apparently my computer is trying to get me fixed at the moment, so bear with. So while...
Because we checked the town, got
Right.
what are all the supplies that we need to.
Now you said
Fill
you
up the
wanted to
ship.
change the moniker of the ship.
And
Who's going to be
check.
doing
That should
Well,
be
now
Doug, right?
we should name it D. White.
The white.
Yeah. Since the figurehead looks like a guy named Dwight, you might as well follow up with that. Dwight David Eisenhower.
Who's that?
He's the leader of the Allied invasion.
Doesn't matter. It's somebody they don't know, and therefore it'll be better than the pirates that they do know.
True.
True.
Okay, so this is some fictional character from a book you've
Put
read.
a or
Pretty much.
splat.
It's something from Sergeant Rock's deranged pseudo memory, but that's okay. Sarge, I think it looks good as is. It's just, let's just say it's an impressionist wife.
Yeah, it's probably not exactly perfect likeness, but it's
Close
not.
enough.
Yeah, and it's not the sapphic expectorator that was on there.
Okay, so gentlemen, as you were searching the ship, you did come across this. Let me show it to you. There you go.
Oh, well, we
Okay.
What are we showing?
immediately hand that over to Dux and say, see, we can make a copy of that. We need a full-scale version of it, and if this gets lost, I want to have our own
I
record.
definitely want to copy that.
All right, so Dux is busy hanging off the edge, trying to chip at this.
Dux is done. It's close enough, Dux. Come back.
So who else's cartographer could take care of it?
Me.
Yeah,
There you
we
go.
want Dux to do a good job on the figurehead, so the Hobbit can do it.
Okay. And what island are we on?
You guys are currently on this little bitty island off to the right-hand side, right off the shores of Persh.
Okay. That has no name.
It has no name.
And we came from where?
You came from Norvile, which is here at the edge of the mountain range, northeast. No, that's not right. Northwest of where you're at.
Okay. Just borders Persh on the left-hand side, northwest side. All
I
right.
can't ping this particular map and show you. I mean, I could probably bring it up on another spot.
Well,
Where's the island we were originally trying to go to? That's what I want to know.
Do you guys remember what the name of it was?
Not off the top of my head, I'd have to check the log. None of these ring a bell, though.
Nope, they do not.
Let's see, we have Hone. What is this? Whitia? I can't presume it any further. And we have Orzul. Those are the three island masses.
Orzul.
Orzul was a destination.
Yeah.
We were supposed to get to Orzul, but I'm not sure the name of the port we left from. It seems like it was an island.
The port you left from. Let me bring my map back up. Was it Flavia, I believe, or did I? No, I gave it. It was Bayor. You left from the port in Bayor, which is in Norvale,
okay.
and you were trying to make your way
Back
towards.
to Orzul, yeah.
You were trying to make your way towards Orzul before your ship wrecked on this nice little island. So, what would you guys like to do at the moment?
All right. So we kind of supplies on the ship. We're good to sail, correct?
Yes, you're able to get supplies from the village to set sail. You have 6 crewmen that you can tell what to do. So, who chose what positions of crew?
Ah, there we are, Orzul.
Yeah. So we need to sail in the southwest position from where we are.
Right. The sergeant's going to try to take on the role of skipper.
There takes quartermaster.
Marcus.
I'll
Which brother
take-
may I take?
Cook and surgeon, because I don't think they'll be doing work at the same time.
Alright, so that leaves.
Yeah, just don't get the two mixed up.
Yeah. I'm thinking the cook being the surgeon. Where are you getting some of these? I'm not eating liver if that's for dinner. No.
How about some Rocky Mountain oysters?
Can you bake some bread? Maybe I'll eat bread. Yeah, yeah. Fish sounds good. If you got a fish meal, I'm up for some basic cod or sole.
So, Skipper, where are we going?
Well, all I really want to do right now is go from this island to Persh, the shortest sailing route, and sail the coast to find the first port we can, and at least establish ourselves. Maybe pick up a couple of knowledgeable crewmen there, and then we'll get back to work, sailing away along the south coast of Persh until we can head across. I see two little peninsulas kind of reaching towards each other, southwest of Persh and northwest of Hodig, and then we're sailing along that coast to get over to Orzul.
All right. So
Time that we're doing deep water sailing.
all right, and who's doing the navigating?
That would be Vayor.
All right. So once you get a chance, give me a, we'll say a survival
Guidance.
check.
Being a
Or
good
nature.
captain, before he makes that check, I go over there, I look over his shoulder, I try to give him the best advice I can, and just give him a little bit of
Guidance,
blessing.
blessing. What kind of role am I doing again?
It's guidance.
You're going to do a. You don't have it. Yeah, you have navigation tools, but are you proficient with those? You should be as a cartographer, right?
Studying up on the use of the text and with my Tinker tools proficiency, just trying to figure out how it works. That doesn't mean I have proficiency in navigation tools in general.
All right, so go ahead and give me a wisdom check with your proficiency score.
And guidance.
Okay. Let's see. Perception has my proficiency, and it's a wisdom check, so I'll roll that.
All right.
And
So you point in the direction you think the ship needs to be going.
what was that? That guidance is a D4.
Yep.
Yeah. That brings it up to almost average.
Yeah, we're almost up to 2 digits. I feel encouraged.
So with that, he points off in a direction for you to go, and you set sail. So who is keeping watch as the ship's going? You know, you got to have somebody at the crow's nest.
Well, that's,
Got to be ducks.
yeah, somebody should be up in the crow's nest, but it's the captain's duty to, he gets up on the front here. Here's the Sarge up here on the front,
Okay.
yelling, on Dancer, on Dasher, on Vixen, on Blitzen. He's Army, he's not really Navy, so he's kind of winging it.
So go ahead and give me a perception roll for Sergeant Rock, and then a perception roll for Ducks.
That's the Rock, and the Ducks, who's really skilled at this kind of thing, knocks the top off, goes, hey guys,
We're telling the wrong direction.
yeah, isn't the sun supposed to be sort of where we're headed?
After about an hour or two of sailing, he does notice the sun is setting in the wrong direction. But on top of that, he also notices something else. He points out there is something dark on the horizon.
Would that be the night?
No, it looks
Yeah.
like a dark spot, like a dot on the horizon.
So our wrong way, did we start out going north, I would guess, from our little island, and not really towards Persh at all?
You started heading east. Because if you went north, you'd go right into land, so...
I'm downstairs cooking food.
All right. Why don't you go ahead and give me a roll on that?
25.
All right. So you make what are you making?
Uh, well, I assume we had like fresh vegetables and fruits and stuff on the island, maybe some meat.
Lots of fish,
Okay.
and you do have some vegetables. There's a few pieces of fruit that you couldn't really identify.
Okay. I'll make a salsa with fruit and make a fish fry, uh, medley gravy type thing.
All right. So everybody smells this delicious smell of cooked food coming from the galley.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Well,
I'm going to look through
despite
the navigation tools and see if I can find something that'll give me a uh, better view of that spot on the horizon. Like, I don't know, a telescope or something.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check and see if you can find a spyglass
Yeah.
of
meanwhile,
sorts.
meanwhile, the skipper is ordering the crew to come about 180. We need to go the other way. We might never see that dock get closer as we speed into the west ahead of it.
Okay, so you come about on the ship. And give me another perception check from Ducks, please.
My ducks.
All right.
Yeah, as good as last one. He gets it.
So with that, he lets you know that dark dot on the horizon is getting bigger. So whatever it is catching up, or it's getting closer. And you now have the island to your right, which is starboard.
But we should have the island to the port side now. We're speeding along the. Oh, well, actually, I don't know where we started out coming off the island.
You came off the island, and it was to the port, right?
Oh,
Port's on the left.
yep.
Okay.
So I thought we were on the north shore of the island, and I went ahead and let us sail east, but we were actually on the south edge of the island,
And you were
and
sailing east.
so we want the island to be to starboard for a bit.
Correct. Now it is on starboard side.
All right, and now I know that we left from the south portion of the island.
Right. Correct.
All right, so yep, he recommends the crew open up the sails to maximize our effort, and starts yelling, "Row, row, row, row," because he doesn't really know this very well. We're supposed to have hums, and you go boom, 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 boom.
Alrighty then. What did I just do? Okay. It's trying to do something, but it didn't work out very well. Alright, so you come about.
Trying to figure out where I went wrong the first time and make another stab at getting the correct chart.
Well, you realize the sun was directly above you, so it's kind of hard to gauge where the sun was setting at. So that was your issue to begin with. So go ahead and try it again.
Never start your sailing trip at noon. Now I get it.
So give me another wisdom. That was it right there.
Yeah.
All right. So now you look at it, you're like, I guess you weren't, like I said, you weren't really contemplating the fact that the sun was directly above you. Must have been where you messed up at. Had to be. That, sun was in your eyes when you were looking through it.
That's it.
So you believe you're heading in the right direction now. All right. So with that, You guys sail on for about another hour or two. Give me another perception check from.
Of course, a good skipper is there in attendance, giving him some guidance on the power of Eisenhower and the NCO experience on that.
Well, I'm tops and bottoms today, aren't I?
Yep. You're smelling that food downstairs, and it's ready, and you're sitting down there eating some of it before anybody else does. So give me a
That's very
perception.
hot.
Give me a perception from Dux.
Let's pay attention. Wow.
Yo,
That's
Sergeant Rock, that dot is not just a dot, it's now a ship. It's getting closer.
How can it be going so much faster than us? We have a bunch of professionals sailing us, and I keep telling them to pedal harder.
The pedal harder.
I don't get it.
One of the crewmen says, Captain, we're going as fast as the wind's letting us, but we're going against the current.
Well, why are those guys so going so much faster?
I couldn't tell you. I can't see their ship from here.
Well, I'm sure they're planning to catch up and then be helpful in getting us to our destination.
Why don't you give me a perception for yourself through a spyglass and see if you can kind of catch a vision as to what the issue is.
Oh, that's the thing I was looking for.
Spyglass. Yeah, I'm looking through the wrong end of the spyglass.
Yeah, I say try turning it around.
You're like,
It's
yeah.
way far out there. It looks a lot farther. Well, it is a lot farther than it looks without the glass. So, yeah, he's never going to catch us at this rate.
Oh yeah, no, he actually, when you put it up, like, what happened? He slowed down. He's way out there now.
Yeah, we'll be in port before he ever catches up with us. Here, take a look. And I hand the scope over to Dux.
All right. Did you crawl up to the crow's nest and hand it to him?
Sir, I'm a captain. I'm over the ship. And anyway, the guy in the crow's nest should have the scope in the first place.
Is that his perception? Yeah, it's his perception.
Yeah.
He says there's something sticking out on the sides of the boat. I can't really see what it is from here, but something's sticking out.
Well, they have oars. No wonder they're going faster. We don't have that. It's not fair.
All right. So, what would you like to do? Continue on your course?
Yeah. Yep. Those guys can pass us. They'll pass us in the night, and we'll wave.
You'll wave.
We'll be on ships that pass in the night.
Yep. Just like that.
All right, so it's 3 hours in, so we'll say 3 more hours. It's now about 6-ish in the evening. And they're even closer. Looks like they're on your tail and not letting up.
Okay.
They're drafting in our wake.
They're not that
No wonder-
close yet.
Yeah. Everybody knows if you draft behind another vehicle, you can go faster. So,
Can we get a better look at their flag? See if we recognize what colors they're flying?
Go ahead and give me a perception.
Perception.
You can tell from this distance that it is black.
Boy.
You can't make out what the symbol is on the flag itself, but you do know it's black.
Okay. I'll ask one of the crew folks that we picked up if they recognize this flag.
Somebody give me a D20 roll without any kind of bonus.
Okay.
The
I'll take Mark.
the two crew members that looked out there was like, I can't make it out. I just see a black flag.
Well, if it's going to take an hour, I'm going to give the crew a briefing on the use of landing craft at the beach at Omaha. And although it's confusing, it's inspirational. So they also get the 11 temporary hit points that we all have. So that we'll all be a little bit tougher should it come down to some kind of exchange of Five.
All right, you hear a couple of them talking to each other. Omaha. I didn't see that on the map anywhere. Do you know where Omaha's at? I don't know anywhere about no Omaha.
It's in France, Normandy. It's a great spot.
Don't know no Normandy. Don't know France. What's this guy talking about? I don't
He
know, but
reads a lot of books.
I don't know, but
Just
it's a
ignore
good
him.
speech.
It was a
But still, it made no sense.
Just go with it. It doesn't have to make sense.
All right, so you guys got your inspirational speech.
That's what, 11?
11 hit points.
Okay. So you've doubled their hit points. Way to go. All right, so let's see. Let's check the wind, shall we? All right, wind seems to be going in. Seems to be picking up. You'll notice off to the starboard side, you see storm clouds start to form on the other side of the island. And let's see where the wind's going. No, it's the wrong one. The wind seems to be blowing towards the island, more of a northwesterly path. So there's still you're still catching the wind in your sails, so you're still moving forward without much of an issue. But it seems the ship behind you is gaining ground a little faster.
Yeah, well, as we noted, there's things sticking out the side, probably oars.
Or possibly cannons.
Nah, that's crazy talk.
You should know.
Yeah, I hadn't really thought of that. Do we have cannon on our cannon deck?
Oh, look at the bottom of your ship and you tell me.
Sure looks like some sort of
Yeah, look, I see 3 protrusions that suggest large bore.
There
yeah,
are
about the size of your head, maybe a little bigger.
now
Yeah.
the sail is blocking it here, but there is another one underneath that sail. So you have 4 cannons on each side.
Ask the crew if any of them know how to operate the weaponry on the cannon deck.
Funny you should ask that. Here you go. Ship combat instructions. So if you guys want to take a moment to look those over. And give me another perception check when you get a chance from Ducks. Bless you.
Thank you.
Perception check from Ducks.
Yes, please.
He's busy reviewing the ship's combat instructions.
You got a seagull up there messing with him, trying to get in his face and get at the piece of bread he snatched earlier.
So I'd chosen to be the skipper. Did somebody choose to be the bosun or first mate?
Well, the problem with that is we have 2 people who are not here to choose those particular roles. So you got.
Yeah, I had suggested that that Duxmore is suitable for the role of bosun because he's got really good athletics.
All right. You already gave him kind of a bosun job anyway. You had him tear up the front of the ship.
Yeah.
Okay, you start to hear splashing noises behind
Hey,
your ship.
well, that's just rude.
Were they immediately preceded by whooshing sounds?
No whooshing sounds yet.
I will stare back at the other ship. Are there little puffs of smoke?
Yes, you do see puffs of smoke coming from the other ship.
Well, this is sort of like, on the beach of Normandy, there were little poofs of smoke coming from some bunkers. And so I'm kind of acquainted with that. I will exhort the crew to go full speed ahead. And the
Okay.
result is a D6, multiply the result by 5. It's a 2. We go 10 knots faster for a minute.
Okay, so you pick up speed, and you notice that the ship behind you seemed to pick up speed as well, exactly matching your speed. Okay, they are closer now, and you are starting to hear some whooshing noises. It sounds as if the cannons that you were hearing going off were testing the range. What would you like to do?
So they're shooting at us.
They are trying to attack those fools.
And the ship's not within 60 feet of us.
Not yet.
All right. Exhort the crew to bring the guns to bear. And I'll direct the bosun to help the guys on the deck take aim.
Okay, give me an acrobatics check from Duck so he can make his way out of the crow's nest to help out with that particular duty.
Oh, yeah, he does a somersault straight down into the deck.
He flips out of the crow's nest, grabs a hold of the rigging on the side as he spins and drops down without much of an issue at all.
It's very Errol Flynn-esque.
Alright, so with that, you have the crew doing what? What's he helping them with?
Take aim.
Yeah.
Alright.
He's going to give them advantage on their next attack.
Alright, so everyone's taking aim. You're going to wait. The ship is now about 100 feet behind you and catching up. What are you doing?
What's the
Actually,
range
you
of our
know what? Give me, we'll start off with an initiative roll for the ship. Everybody give me an initiative roll, see what's going on. And let's see if somebody could roll.
Where is he? Where'd he go?
Sergeant Rock's got a 17. Give me one for Ducks.
Where is Ducks? I want to select his figure before I roll.
His figure is back on the back of the ship.
Select the figure. So I can open the sheet, but I can't select the figure. So I'll just roll.
Give me a second. I'll see if it'll let me.
Ducks is waiting patiently for the ship to light up.
Okay, you should be able to move it now.
All right. Well, I'm going to put him on the grate to represent that he's below.
Okay.
Actually,
so
that looks like he's on the next to this. He's not actually on the ship, but that's representing that below, next to the cannon.
Alright, so let me go ahead and roll cheese. course, she goes first. And what do I roll on them? Oh, that's real nice. All right, so she is going to. He's just gonna take over on the rudder. So he will steer the ship while you guys give commands. You just tell him where you want him to go. So Sergeant Rock, Skipper, what are your orders?
To slow the ship, steady the ship for cannon fire, and attack that vessel.
So what is your actual order?
I've asked, it means to stop our forward motion so that the guns have a steadier fire, and then I'll leave it up to ducks to fire the cannon.
All right, so you're gonna wait till the ship comes up alongside you?
Yeah.
All right. Oops, that was a mistake. I just moved the entire ocean. Everybody at home is wondering what's going on because the ship is just spinning around and round and round.
How far from them are they? Or how far from us are they?
Well, now that he has pulled a stop, they are coming alongside you. And there you go.
Okay. Well, let's see if they.
So let's see. But I see you guys were on a brigand nut.
Yeah, they're bigger than us. We want to transfer to their ship. Yeah, I don't suppose during the course of the day, we ate lunch and I got a short rest.
Yes, you got a short rest.
All right, so I have my spell slots. That's bad news for them. If they want to
Okay,
stop.
so let's see. Your ship has an armor class of 12 and has 100 hit points.
And theirs?
And your water speed is 20. Let's see. They seem to be on a similar ship to what you guys are on.
Okay. Do we recognize the flag this time?
Yep, it is definitely a pirate ship. It's a skull and crossbones, but it looks like a illithid's head or skull.
Do any of the crew recognize this boat?
What's going on? I'll move it. Okay. So you ask him?
Yeah.
Give me a d20 roll, please.
Shit.
Nope, they have no clue.
Boy, do they not. There's a ship? What?
They apparently a little too afraid to pay much attention to the ship, so.
Can I see any of them well enough to draw a bead?
What distance do you need?
I do have 120-foot range.
I'll say, yeah, you can take a shot at somebody.
Can I looking for somebody important to take to take out.
Probably that guy with the
Let's see.
tricorn hat.
You got this one right here. Looks like he might be important. He's wearing a red shirt and brown pants.
Classic.
And he's the one you're aiming for. So let's see. First one will hit. Second one will miss.
Oh, I could have expended a superiority die on that. Anyway, okay. He's still up?
Yes, he is.
Oh. Hopefully he's filling his red shirt.
Alright, and you wanted ducks to fire the cannon, so give me a roll for that. And let's see, your weapon is... Where's your cannon at? So... Well, there it is. So go ahead and give me an attack roll with him. So you guys can fire. You got 3 things you can do. 3 actions that can be done during the round. Fire a ballista. Fire what the heck is this? Mangonels. Or move. So what would you like to do?
Well, I want to keep them static. I don't really have him shoot the ship up, so he's going to load grape and try and blast the crew with grape shot.
Okay, so go ahead and give me a roll with whatever his range attack is.
Oh, all right. That's going to be like this. Really? That's gonna be a nice 3.
Okay. That fires and misses. So it splashes in the water before him.
Yeah, we wanted to put a shot across his back. It's a warning shot. That's what I meant for him to do. Yeah.
Give me
So are they
3.
coming to a stop like that?
Well, they're not stopping. They've caught up to you, so they're slowing down, and they're gonna. Looks like they may fire because they've got a few people ready to do so as well. But it's not their turn yet. Bear's fired. Give me 3 d20 rolls, just straight d20s.
Alrighty.
Okay. Splash, splash.
Gosh, the dice are so good. I really love the dice.
Well, that one did it. So give me a 60-10 roll.
D10s. Is it normally 3 and it's doubled because I got a crit?
No, we'll
Or is it
let it ride with what you got right there. I mean, it's pretty close. Alright, so alright, so that was yours, Brother May. What would you like to do?
Okay. Do I see any of the guys on their ship looking within 60 feet of me to fire a cannon?
You gonna fire a cannon?
No, that their guy is ready to fire a cannon. Do I see any of them?
You see 4 of them on the sides. They're about to fire your direction.
Any of them within 60 feet?
Close our way. I'm gonna say, yeah, sure, I'll let it be.
Okay. If there's 2, I'll cast this at the 3rd level.
All right, I'm going to cast him.
It's Nero's Naughty No. It does 4% necrotic damage and paralyzes them if they fail a wisdom save of 14.
Okay.
Necros would be
You're using Necros' Naughty No. Okay. That is hilarious. Alright, so that is a... For those who don't know, I don't know if Marcus does or not for certain, but that is a spell that I created for another stream that wanted to do a little D&D Beyond skit. So I created that spell for them. Alright, so DC 14. Fail and a fail, so 2 of them take 4 points of damage.
And they're paralyzed.
Yep.
Yeah.
They are held in place.
And when I was picking my spells this morning, that's what was available. I was like, oh, I will do that.
That is, I'm sorry, it's just kind of funny. Alright, so that was your go. So now it's their go. So, first and foremost, cannon number 1. Cannon number 2. Number 3. And number 4. Alright, so you get hit twice.
Well, 2 of those were the guys that were shooting the cannons, right? That are paralyzed?
Since they didn't move, the 2 guys behind them that were on the other side ran over and grabbed the cannons and started firing.
Oh, okay.
They got a big crew. So with that...
Be that way.
Give me a second. I'm going to just go ahead and do this. And... Your ship takes 19 points of damage.
Okay.
And you will notice that the other ship is slowing down a little. They've taken some damage and can't seem to keep up with you, even though you guys have come almost to a complete stop. Well, no, never mind. You guys, you're complete stop, or are you still moving?
I want a complete stop.
Alright, well, you're going to have to drop anchor. Because... Or pull the sails in.
All right. All I said was avast, which is to drop the sails.
Okay, so
I
the
don't know
sails are
much
dropped.
about
The ship
don't
is
know.
still coasting forward, but not at a speed. So, alright, top of the round. She is still on the helm, waiting your orders to tell him what direction to turn the thing. What would you like to do?
Maintain distance from that ship.
Alright,
I don't want them to get close enough for them to board us.
what do you want Dux to do?
Fireball them. So Dux has a necklace of fireballs, and I'm recommending he just toss one over there.
Oh, okay, so go ahead and give me a range attack for him.
Damn it.
Well, there was a blast, but it happened in the water.
Evidently.
Any shockwave towards the boat?
No, not too big, not with that much damage.
Yeah, just dropped it.
Let's see. Bayor, what would you like to try to do? Bayor. I think we lost him.
Yeah, he's asleep. Look,
Huh?
hey, wake up. You're up.
No. I'm listening.
It's your
Yep.
turn.
Your turn to nuke the ship. Shoot the captain in the nuts.
Fire another shot. This time I'm going to use my, for another pair of shots. This time I'm going to use my superiority die if I roll low.
Alright.
Well, no, it's not going to help that one.
All right. On that second one, give me a second. You can give me a.
Roll percentile dice. You are out of it.
Hmm.
Okay, 59 for your. This is a hand crossbow you're using, correct?
Yes.
You spastic. Your spastic shooting hits 3 meters short of the target. You are at a. You are at a minus to your next attack. So you'll be
What?
-2 to your next attack.
Okay.
Oh, no problem. Does the sergeant get to cast a spell?
You said when your turn came, you didn't cast one.
Oh, that was my turn?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Would you like to cast a spell in your turn?
I would like to cast a spell on my turn. I didn't realize it was my turn. I thought you were just asking me what I wanted to do.
Yeah. You go second on the initiative.
Oh. All right, yeah, I definitely want to cast a spell.
All right, well, I'll let us go back and take care of that. Go for it. What are you going to do?
So it's not going to have effect until their turn. But right at the base of their forward mast, a cloud of gas or a cloud of greenish light spreads in a 30-foot radius from there.
All right.
So when a creature moves into the spell's radius, or if they're there at the start of their turn, they take 4d10 plus 4 radiant damage. And if they fail a save, they gain a level of exhaustion. And the idea here is I'm casting it on the forward mast, and then if they go forward 20 feet, well, they'll be moving through the gas, so it'll move on to the back part of the ship.
All right. So, what are you doing?
I don't have anyone within 30 feet that's on a cannon up there, do I?
No.
Alright. Well, hell's bells and cotton trails. Do. All right. One of them that is up on the cannon. Bam. Need to make a DC con save.
Okay. So he'll take 2 points of necrotic damage.
And she's poisoned until the end of my next round. Or in my next turn.
I guess it's poison condition for that. All right.
Yep.
Okay,
Are the other two guys still restrained? Or
yeah, they're still
okay.
restrained. So the captain is going to get over here and duck down behind this wall. Tired of being shot at. He calls for archers to come up. And they will open fire. So let's see who we have on deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. We'll go for Skipper. Fire off at you one time.
My class is 16.
So the 7 plus the... Alright, so that's 11 That's a miss on that one. So who's going to attack the next guy? Oh, shoot, Skipper. Looks like they're going for you again. And that will be an 18 to hit. So you will take
Hits.
you take 5 points of piercing damage as you're hit with a hand crossbow.
All right. That guy who just damaged me, he in turn can make a saving throw.
All right.
Dex save DC 15, or he takes 30 points.
How much?
15. He'll take 15 points if he fails, if he succeeds, and 30 points if he fails.
Okay. He failed and he is on fire.
Also,
Okay.
where is that guy?
In a second, I will indicate which one's on fire. We'll say use red. Works for me.
All right.
Alright, so he's the one's on fire. With that, you hear the captain say, hard to port. And
Yes.
where is my... There it is, up here. Okay. Well. Oh well, I got cannons in the water. They'll just have to stay there.
Looks like all those other people are in the water too.
Yeah, I'm putting them all back on the ship
That was
now.
quite the hard maneuver. Those guys need to learn lean.
Okay, so let's see. Ooh. It's a natural 20. But I don't see damage for it.
I got to mention that this guy, and this guy are all going to start their turn in the sickening greenish ray.
What was the save on that?
It's a DC 14 or DC 15 con save.
And when they fail, they take what?
Would it be DC 14? They take, well, the first guy is going to take 4d10 plus 4 damage, which is only 16. He can save for half.
Okay. Let's say it's this one here.
Yeah.
All right.
And then the other guys will take 12 or 6, depending on their state.
Okay, so I have 2 of them that took 12. Okay. So with that, they hit the ship, and the ship takes... Let's just do it this way. $29 points of bludgeoning damage to the front starboard side. Or starboard side, whatever you want to call it. With that, your speed is now reduced by 5 points. So you now can only move 15 feet around if you decide to take off. And that should be it for them, except for you do see a couple of these guys start to climb the rigging. Especially the ones up front that seem to be in a cloud. And the archer's already fired. So with that, we're top of the round. She is on the helm. What would you like him to do?
Yeah,
Copy
I
same
want,
maneuver.
but I don't know that the sergeant. Yeah, the sergeant knows enough. He's going to call out for drop anchor.
All right. And what would the Sarge like to do?
And, let's see. I've already used up all my spells.
Get over
So,
what?
yep, there's a guy climbing the vision. I'll take a shot at this guy here.
All right. Go ahead. Let's see.
13.
You miss.
Damn. Well, I'll take another shot at the same guy. Apparently, my ship is wobbling an awful lot from this collision. So I waste my round. That's it.
Okay, give me a perception check, Sergeant Rock.
Yeah, look at the dice. Wow.
Yeah, they don't like
Yep.
you tonight.
So my D20s are basically D6s.
All right. So what would you like Dux to do?
And that's, how many beads are on here? Oh, can we do cannon fire some more?
Sure. Give me a range attack for Dux, and then give me 3d20 rolls for the other gentleman.
Right? Bringing up Dux's sheet. This is just for a range attack. He gets an 18 on his range attack.
All right. So with that, give me 3d6 damage on that.
Got it.
That was kind of a clipping shot. All right. Give me rolls for the others.
For 3 cannons,
3 cannons. Yes.
these are D20 rolls to hit.
Yes, they are.
Wow. Thank you for doing exactly what I told you to do. All right. So 16,
All right. That's a hit. Give me 3d6.
major miss. Oh,
And
yeah.
that's a major miss. All right. So you have 1 hit. So give me 3d6 on the hit. It's got to be something.
Yeah. It would be really awesome. Oh, average, I would.
Okay. So with that, it is Vayor's turn.
That's you, Bob. Wakey, wakey.
Okay.
The captain is hiding. Shoot a guy up in the rigging, or shoot a cannoneer.
Oh, no, I'm still aiming at Captain Red Shirt, Black Brown Pants.
No, he went in hiding.
Did he?
Yes, he's
Yeah.
got cover
Alright.
now. He got tired of being shot at.
Anybody else important looking?
Give me a perception check. Not that you can tell. They all look like
There's
they're
a
important
guy.
enough.
Cannoneer it is.
So this guy's injured after shooting at me.
I'm gonna add my precision shot die to that.
All right.
So that's a D8. So that's a 20. 14 minus 2 plus 6 is 18. And I'll follow up with the same thing again. Let's see.
so you take out.
A nat 20.
Yep. So you take out one of the guys. Let's see. I'll just take this one here. Okay, so may I? What are you doing?
Okay. Okay. These guys climb up this rigging here.
Uh-huh.
How far are they up to the top?
They're about halfway.
Ignore
So,
that fireball bead roll. That was, I was trying to click on it to adjust the number of fireball beads.
Yeah, no
so
problem.
I figured 2 rounds will get them there.
Talk about, yeah. If they're walking across that, it might take them the next round to get there. If that's what they're doing.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll do my attack now. Okay. Sir Cannoneer within 30 feet of me now.
All right.
Uh,
Okay, it's a failed save, so he is gone.
oh, he's dead?
Yep.
Okay. Did his body fall into the water? Because it moves south. I think that was north of us, or...
What's wrong?
Oh, it moves to the south, the body. 5 feet.
Oh, if it moves to so it gets. You pick a direction for it to move. No, it
Which
moves
is...
randomly. I see. Okay, so yeah, it falls in water because I know I got the map turned upside down. The problem is your ship. If I return it, it's got so much stuff there, it'll mess it up.
Yeah, that's fine.
All
But
right,
he's dead anyway,
so
so it don't matter.
with that, there's only I'll say 2 cannons, so let me fire those. 1 hits, so that's gonna be 3d6. He takes 6 points of damage from that cannon fire. Archers are out of range. These guys make their way to the top. And let's see what she does. Okay, so this blast of lightning flies out of nowhere. Not really nowhere, it flies from the top of the crow's nest right here.
Okay.
And let's see. It will hit. Let's see, what direction do I want it to go? Give me a dex save for she. Somebody just. So give me a d20 roll.
I got it.
Okay, so he
Let's
makes it. So he'll only take, and he's a monk, so he's got evasion. He's gonna take no damage. But the ship does. And the ship will take. That's not what I wanted to look at. I want to look at this one. I'm overlooking the damage. Bear with me. Somehow I'm overlooking the damage. There it is, 8d6. I knew I saw it somewhere. Okay, so the ship will take 23 points of damage.
That's half of our remaining damage. We have 3 left.
And with that, you do recognize the individual up there. She seemed to have disappeared from an encounter you were in earlier.
Oh, her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, top of the round, she is at the... Well, he dove away from the helm. It's now destroyed. We verify that.
Now, did she destroy any part of her ship with that lightning bolt?
Nope, she's in the crow's nest, so one of those aiming down kind of deals. How much... Okay, no, the helm is not destroyed. Your helm's got 50 hit points. So your helm takes 23, not your ship.
Okay, cool.
Oh, that's better.
So he gets back up, grabs the hold of the helm, what little bit's left of it. And I'm not going to do any moving on the map, but he does move the ship away from theirs without any consultation from you. What would you like to do there, Sergeant Rock?
Take aim at her. Blast her.
Alright, and you're blasting her with your rifle?
Yep.
Alright, we'll go ahead.
I suppose the 16 hits.
It actually does.
She not only gets hit, but she gets knocked 10 feet from the crow's nest.
Alright, so let's put this in. She loses, what, 8 points? You said 10 feet?
Yep.
Give me 2d6 dice roll. Alright, she'll take another 7 fall damage.
And then take aim at her again and try and take her some more.
Alright.
But does she land prone?
Yep, she is prone. She lands on her back.
So I have disadvantage.
Get your she's in the air.
So I need armor class 10.
Alright, so 10 is a miss. So with that, what do you have Ducks doing?
Dex is going to continue with cannon fire. We want to destroy their ship.
Okay, so for the hull. Go ahead and give me a roll of his whatever.
Gets a 21 to hit.
Give me 3d6 on the damage. I'm sorry, I'm saying 3d6, I mean 3d10.
3d10? I want to roll 3d10.
Yeah, roll 3d10. I'm telling you the wrong number.
I'll roll the same thing, but those just be on bigger dice.
Holy shit, nice.
Alright, so that is... Okay, so with that, they are, what do you want to do?
We've got time to think about shell. I knock out that cannon.
Yes.
Cannon.
Yes, that one's gone.
All right, on to the next one. That might be from a superiority die. So let's see. Seven or 9, 16.
16 to hit. Let's see. Alright, 16 does hit. Give me some damage. It's a 19 on 1. Alright. 5 does not hit.
Right.
Alright, so with that, it is now... May I? You're up.
Alright. I am going to hold a 3rd level spell slot in case these guards, this one and this one, I assume they're both up top,
Yes, they're both up top.
attempt to run over here, and just as they're about to leap, I will release my spell.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Alright.
Yeah, good enough. You can see that they're grabbing a hold of some sort of ropes.
Okay.
Alright, so with that, it is now my go. We have one cannon guy left in the hold, so he will take a shot, and he will miss. Archers. Now that the ship's been turned, we'll go ahead and try to take a shot off. That's miss. Okay. The guy at the back here, behind She, gets a crossbow bolt in the arm, or in the shoulder. He will take... He only takes 5 points of damage. He has 22 at the moment, so he should be good. Where else are we at? Alright. Alright, so that looks like that's it for them. Except for these two guys. Let me get this off. These two guys grab a hold of a rope and they jump off the side.
Just as they're about to leap. No, no, no.
Is that the naughty no-no again?
Yep.
Alright, so that's going to be a 14 DC.
Yep. Hoping it paralyzes them and they fall in the water.
Okay, well, it doesn't actually... The spell itself, I think it holds...
Yeah, there's ropes that appear, wrap around Pirate's wrist.
Yeah, it holds them in place and they take damage. So this one here is, just as he's about to jump, is held in place. He takes 10 points of damage.
Right there with the guy. Yeah.
The other guy rolled a 20.
Okay.
And he swings and lands right here.
Okay.
So with that, he will turn. We got two of you there. Alright, so it's not you he turns to. Because he didn't see you cast that spell at the his partner over there, so. Alright, so let's go ahead and get these attack rolls in. He swings with a scimitar and misses. Actually, you know what? Give me a D100 roll. Oh my. Alright, so he goes to swing at the guy next to him, the one right there next to you.
Uh-huh.
And his hand didn't come completely untangled from the rope, and it yanks his sword out of his hand, and it falls in the water, wrenches his arm out of socket, and he is stunned for the next 3 rounds.
Glad he came over.
Yeah, I don't think he's thinking those lines anymore. So with that, that ends their turn.
What about that mean old lady?
She gets up
She should be like 10 feet away, too. She should be like
here.
over.
So she casts a spell. And her feet leave the deck of the ship as she casts her spell.
Flying.
That's good thinking on her part.
All right, so she is up. What would you like for him to do, Skipper?
Oh, we can't exactly go in reverse, can we? So I'll just have him turn the ship to port.
All right, so he continues to turn the ship, and you continue to pull away from the ship in that direction. What would you like to do there, Sarge?
He stood up, and a shooter.
All right, go ahead and fire away.
Bang. I suppose a 16 hits.
If you can hear us, Mr. Meacham, your mic is turned off.
Yeah, Mike shows an X. But the 16 will hit her.
16, yep, just hits her.
All right. He takes some mere 5 points, but pushed back.
All right.
10 feet.
Okay, so she's pushed back 10.
And she concentration check on her spell.
Yep. And she makes her concentration check. She still seems to be floating in the air. So with
That's good.
With that,
I'm
you
going
have
to shoot
another
her
shot. Go ahead.
with the second shot. I bet a 17 hits if the 16 hits. So once again, repelling blast to get her out over. Now I want her to fail that concentration check.
Okay, so now she is over the water. And she took 14.
14. Roll a 1.
What is the DC for concentration check?
It's going to be a 10.
Well, it's a 10. It's like half the damage or 10, whichever's higher, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so it should have been a 10. What's her concentration? Constitution score. Oh, nice. Splash. She rolled a 7. She gets a +1.
That's what I want to hear.
So she is in the drink.
All right, that round went well.
In the water, little bloody.
Yep, so what's Duck's doing?
Well, how hard would it be for me to jump from my ship to their ship? I'm at the closest point here.
Yeah, but let me go ahead and move the ship and show you where you're at.
Oh, you have to do some work here because we're
Yeah.
turning. All right.
Yeah, we've already turned, so we're not that close anymore.
All right. So you have to reposition everything.
Alright, give me a second. I'm going to move layers so this will work better. That's not what I want. I don't know if he can hear us or not. I see that he's trying to log in. Alright, so maybe this will work better now. So technically, the ship is... Where is the dang button at? Ah, there it is. At this point in time, the ship is more like this.
Well, that's good for cannon fire.
And, hold on. No, because it was done before your ship got moved. Your ship's the one that moved.
But it'll have the same relative effect.
Yeah, I'm saying your ship moved, but it's pretty much the same effect. So,
Yeah.
let's see. Dux was the one that was up, right? What would you like him to do?
Yep. He's going to continue firing the cannons. By the 17 hits.
17 does indeed hit. Give me a 3d10 damage.
Oh my God. Dink.
Okay.
That's like 3d4 using d10s.
Uh-huh. Alright. Alright, so let's see. Dux is gone. Vayer, you're up.
This guy has already taken damage from who are you shooting?
Another cannoneer.
Oh, yeah, stop the cannon.
So you nail it and kill the last cannoneer. So no more cannons.
Well, I like that. We're down to 46 hit points. Let's go.
Okay, so it's my turn. No, Mayai's turn.
I'm going to move here and look at Sarge, say, it's Dwayne, right? And then do a shove attack off on this guy to push him off the boat and say, this is Dwayne.
That's Dwight.
Okay, so give me a athletics.
Oh,
Okay, so he's pretty beefy. You go to shove him, he doesn't move.
Yeah. Even in stun state.
Well, I mean, you rolled a 5.
Yeah, I know. This is oh. Yep.
I think you pulled something.
his name is Dwight.
That was my action. My bonus action is I will go ahead and cast spiritual weapon.
Okay, go right ahead.
Alright. And then I will place it right next to him and see.
Does that have a damage?
17 hits, and you're passing it next to whom?
This guy.
Okay, I didn't see the weapon pop up, so I was
Oh,
asking.
yeah, sorry.
I mean, I know you got your barrel you can pull out there.
That's what I'm looking for. I don't see the barrel anymore. Oh,
Say it ain't
doesn't
so.
matter. It's there. It's there.
A barrel. 10 points of force. 7 points. 1 short of max.
So this guy has 10 points.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so it's their go. You notice that they're not changing course. Where is the... Right, you don't see her. Alright, give me a second. I gotta click somewhere else because it's still trying to move the whole ship when I move one more person. Okay. So who do we got? We got 2 archers are gonna take shots at she. And they miss miserably. Give me a D20. Give me a D100 roll, please.
I'll do it.
All right.
Brilliant.
31. So for some reason he looks like he's distracted or some reason didn't fire off his crossbow this round. So one fired and missed, the other one is like, look, a seagull. It doesn't fire. So with that, he's still, is there a recurring saving throw? I can't remember if I put one on that or not. At the end of their turn, they can try to break free of it. So let's try that. And he did not break free, so he's still held. Okay, so that's it for that. I didn't even roll for. Let's see. I'll go ahead and roll for the two guys underneath, and they're still held too. So whatever.
Well, it's concentration, so they'd be. Since I recast it, they'd be
Oh,
free.
and they're free, so that means they can go ahead and jump back on their cannons. Thank you. I know I made the spell. I just can't remember the spell.
I assume they were already dead.
No, they were like held in place, weren't running the cannons at the time, so.
Okay.
And it's a miss anyway. So let's see. Top of the round. She's still pulling the ship away from them. What would you like to do, Sergeant Rock, or would you like for him to do something different?
I thought, were we dropping anchor?
You did call for it, so the ship is sitting still.
Okay, that's what I want. So she can actually do an attack on somebody.
Alright, so does he have a range attack?
Can he teleport?
Well, if there's,
Oh, yeah.
if there's enough shadow to do so, he could. Where is he? There he is. And he can do that 60 feet, so where's he at?
So I still shows.
Okay, there's no shadow to jump to here, here, and here.
Well, these corridors.
And you can't jump that far. So the closest he could jump might be right here.
60 feet.
So instead of that, because that'll put him on the ship by himself.
Okay.
Hey, Bob.
Hey, there's
What's going on? 8 points of damage. The one is on fire. We'll see. Killed that one. Welcome.
Are you there, Bob?
Yeah. Oh,
It's Rock's turn. What are you doing, Rock?
or out, or did anybody replace?
There's two guys replacing the county guys, so hold on a second. Rock, what are you doing?
Rock. Can't see his main, huh?
Can't see what?
I can't see the main target, that bitch.
No, you knocked her off the opposite side of the ship last round.
Yeah. Can I see this guy?
Yes, you can.
So, and the range there, that's less than 20, right? Have that little range thing. It's 100 feet. All right, yeah, I'm going to pop that guy so I can knock him overboard.
Okay,
2 hits to do it.
go for it.
Bang.
Okay, definitely. It takes 10 points. And you knock him off 10 feet. Let's see. 10 feet would be
Do it again.
right there.
So
Oh,
22 to 20.
you can't hit him again because he is no longer on the ship.
Oh,
First shot knocked him
yeah.
off.
How about this guy?
Yep, you can hit him.
Let's see if I can hit him.
Go for it.
Blink. Nope. I fire around into the air.
Good. And roll me a percentage. D100.
Oh, one of those. I'm out of it.
Don't drop your rifle.
Oh, it's a low one. Maybe it's minor.
Alright, so you fire the first time, and then the second time is like, trigger, trigger. Where's the trigger? You forgot how to shoot this thing. You had a minor brain fart and was like, what am I doing? How's this thing work again? So with that, Ducks, you are currently down in the hold where the cannons are at. So you can fire a cannon, or you can do something else. It's up to you.
How damaged is the ship?
Their ship looks like it's in pretty rough shape.
Yeah, you've been messing it up with the cannon. So I've just been using your fireball button to fire the cannon. And if you hit, you do 3d10.
Okay. And how many have we shot?
I think you've done 5 shots so far.
So far.
Oh, so my necklace is gone.
No,
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 no.
no.
We were just using that as the
You've
roll.
only used one of those.
Yeah,
And
you've only used all, and then you've been doing cannon shots.
yeah, you did real good too. You threw it directly into the water, and it blew up inside the water.
Okay.
So yeah.
Perfect.
But no, he's been using the roll for it, just to roll the firing of the cannon for you.
Okay. That's fine. All right. Then I'll fire another shot at the cannon, but I want to aim towards the water line.
Okay, you've been aiming at the hole. That's what you've been hitting.
Yeah, but I want to aim like lower on the hole, like right at the water line.
Okay, fire away. All right, so roll me 3d10 for damage. All right. So
That's like mine. Although I did get one hit that was 4 points.
okay, so Sergeant Rock, you have 3 other cannoneers down there. Roll me straight d20s for those. All right.
Was there just 2 or 3?
3. That one hits. Give me the roll.
Alright, that cannonier's getting extra reserves.
Alrighty then.
Look, it's some extra fish.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so he takes out the 2 guys who come out of the spell, so they're gone. So, what are you doing?
Alright. I'm gonna try one more time to shove this asshole off my ship.
Alright, give me another try. That's the exact same roll you rolled last time. So
the spiritual weapon's gonna knock him out.
alright, so it's 25 of the spiritual weapon, 4 points of force. Actually, give me another roll with a spiritual weapon, just in case. Okay.
No crit.
And go ahead and I'll let you give me another roll with the athletics, just because he's stunned. for at least one more round. Alright, that one I will let happen. So he flies off the ship directly in the water. Sploosh.
Well, that'll wake him. I don't think he's stunned anymore.
Okay, so top of the round, she will throw another. What will she do? Well, the anchor's down. They're limping away.
Does their captain get it?
Let's see. 5, 10.
Oh no, they're getting away.
Yep, they're starting to move away. And this guy will fire at. We'll fire at Ducks, because he's the one causing all the fire and cannon damage. Oh, of all things, it's a critical hit. So, Ducks, you will take.
He's not within 30 feet of me, is he?
Nope. So it's going to be 17 points of. No. 14 points piercing damage.
And Dex, you should have 11 temp hit. It's showing up.
Alright, so with that it is now. Now she's go.
You're running Chi.
She sees no point in doing anything else. So what are you gonna do, Rock?
Still no sign of the captain. He's hiding.
Oh no, you catch him coming back up on deck. Which I've still got that set up.
Oh, I've been looking for that guy.
Me too.
Change his pants yet?
Yeah, he's wearing the brown pants.
Yep. If I get sight of him, I'll take a shot at him.
Okay.
The 16 hit.
16 does indeed hit. So give me some damage.
I think you broke up. Does it hit?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So. And you're gonna repel him. Of course you are. Alright. He is now off the ship. You got a second shot. What's
You
up with
dropped the whole video conference.
Yep, now I gotta go move you guys' names around since you're now in a different spot. You have a second shot there, Fritz.
Right. This guy here on the back.
Alright, shoot.
I suppose a 13 hit.
No, 13 misses.
Oh well. And then I'll run down here and congratulate Brother May I. Nice shove. Keep him off our boat.
Yeah.
Oh, and I call him on Ducks. Pull the fire, sink that vessel.
And Ducks, you're up.
Alright, let's see. I'm gonna just fire another blast, I think.
Alright, go for it.
Hit.
And that would be a miss. So go ahead and give me some cannon fire from the other three there, Sergeant Rock.
And That might hit. Last guy goes bang and misses.
Okay, so give me some damage for the second one.
Dink.
All right. You do notice the ship is taking on water.
Decent hit.
So they are starting to sink. And that was your go, so Dux's go. Vayor, there's a guy on the back of the ship you can see, and the captain's been pushed off the backside. What are you doing?
The captain did what?
Captain was.
I knocked the captain off. Shot him overboard.
He's swimming.
Well, he's in
Yeah.
the water on the other side of the ship, you think?
Yeah. You can't see him.
I'll take shot at the one I can see.
All right, fire away.
I am out of superiority die. So
That's a miss, and that's a hit. So it's 14 on the hit. And let's see, it's their go.
Do I next get to go?
No, you do get to go. Sure, go. Sorry.
It's all right. Actually, I'll just holler out to him. But I assume I saw the captain go overboard.
Yes, you did.
I holler out to them. They can surrender and join our crew, or follow their captain to the depths of the ocean.
Well, give me a persuasion check. With advantage.
With advantage?
Well, their ship
Yeah.
is going down and you're in the middle of the water.
To die. Maybe they would be. I'll pick the 19.
Yeah, so I guess 19 or the 19?
Let's go with the 19.
Alright, so let's see.
No, not that 19, the other 19.
Jeez.
They're stubborn?
Yeah, this one here's stubborn. I rolled a natural 20.
All right.
So let's just
I don't even
check.
expect.
You know what? We'll roll for each individual one. Alright. Alright. The guy down in the water's like, hey, I'll join you, crew.
Alright. If there's a rope there, I'll toss it down to him.
Alright, so
Oh,
this
this rope's
guy just runs and jumps in the water. This guy jumps in the water.
And I'll drop the spell on this guy so he can do whatever he needs to.
He's stubborn as well.
Okay.
The three in the water on this side don't hear it, so you get 2 new crew members. There
All
they
right.
are. And with that,
Let's start with this guy.
He jumped in to swim over.
yes, he did. I gotta click him. I missed him in the sails there. Okay, come on. There we go. And that'll sink. But it'll go that way some more. And... Nope, that wasn't the right one, was it? Huh. It's not sinking. Why is it not sinking? Fine.
So I'm gonna ask, what was it that was sticking out the side?
Oars?
So they do have oars.
Well, they did.
Well, reach out. So they have a deck. We don't even have an ore deck. We should have taken that ship instead of sinking it.
Oh well. Give
Yeah, now we don't have.
Give me a perception check. And let's stop the whole ship being shot at.
And I will have one of the crewmen to search below deck to see if the Wicked Witch of the West teleported over there. And have him holler out if he finds something.
Okay, so what they do see.
I'll get up in a crow's nest and spot people in the water.
You do see these
You
three
see
people
Captain.
in the. You see these three people in the water, and now, am I still in the?
I'm going to help the captain go down with his ship.
All right, so you have all these people. Is the ship going on your screen?
Yeah, the ship's gone on the screen.
But so you see the people in the water, right?
Yep.
Let's just get rid of this one. What are you gonna do with the 5 that are in the water still?
Weigh anchor.
Okay. So
Those guys will make fun of fish food.
all right. So you guys continue on your route.
Yeah, I do climb up in the crow's nest to see if I happen to spot that lady.
You do. She's in the water.
All right.
It's kind of
Do
hard
we
for her.
have-
It's kind of hard for her to do somatic spell casting when she's trying to tread water.
Okay. Is there like a life preserver or something like that on our deck?
Nope.
How about a barrel? Just
There may be some below deck.
Alright. I like to do a barrel and kind of pop a hole in the bottom, put all the excess fish guts and blood that was in there. Toss it over the
Oops. I got rid of the wrong item.
The sergeant watches you do that. Says, you know, they were our enemies. We can be ruthless. Though, let's ask, what did they have in the hold of that ship?
You asking these guys?
Yeah.
Well, the hold was full of slaves.
Oops.
Oh.
They were the ones that were causing the rowing the oars.
They're the enemy slaves.
Well,
Wow.
I mean, they were slaves that we had picked up along the way. Now they were to make our ship move.
Apparently that worked. Your ship moved very quickly.
Yeah, they did a good job when they were getting whipped. Alright, so let's do this.
Well, that's the cost of getting defeated in battle and die.
Yeah, we had about 30 slaves down there.
Okay.
Enemy combatants. The Sarge is going to go down to the helm and start on repairs using good old Merkin know-how.
Oh, we lost our ship.
Yep.
Now we're all floating in water.
And your
Our-
ship disappears underneath you. There we go.
3 new crewmen. I'm gonna ask what their jobs were on the ship. See if they can do some carpentry work, repair work, and let them know if they screw us, they will be swimming with the fishes.
And you toss that barrel full of fish guts and stuff in the water.
Yep.
Okay. You start to see dorsal fins.
That's going to let Wetsuit stop treading water as spouse.
Alright, so what would you all like to do now?
Raise anchor and continue sailing.
Yeah, I'm repairing the helm And then I'll also do, ask the ship crew what they do to repair damage to the ships, because we're slightly below half.
Yep, you got a bosun, who's a carpenter who will start making repairs to the ships. So give me. Let me see if I can figure out how repairing goes. I don't want to tell you to give me something and I'd be wrong. I don't want to crash the ship. I want to fix the ship. How do I fix the ship? There we go. So, give me a... We don't have carpenter's tools. We'll say there are some on this deck, so give me a... Where is it? Give me a strength check. So, give me a d20 roll and add...
Got it.
5 to the roll.
That's not bad.
Alright, so with that... Okay, so roll me a d6. You repair 25 points to the ship. You also have a hull that is, not a hull, but a helm that is damaged as well, so remember that.
But I was doing the mending on it.
Yeah, go ahead and give me another strength check with a +4 or +5. Give me another d6. Alright. That's 27 points. How good's the ship looking right now?
We were down by 54.
No, 27 and 25. That would take us to 52
2 points
there.
down.
Yep, 52 now. Up. So you're at least 2
2
points down. But your helm also needs about some repair to it too. So give me one more roll, and we'll see what happens.
Is that +5 as well?
Yes. Matter of fact, just roll me a d20 and a d6. I'm just going with a d6. Alright, so your helm is now 15 points up from what it was. And it takes you the remainder of the day. The sun has gone down. And you have stars in the sky. So I need your navigator to give me a wisdom check with proficiency added to it. Alright, so somebody else want to do it?
Oh, I'm sorry. What was it?
I need a wisdom check with your proficiency added to it. For your cartographer, actually, I think Demort, you're one, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay, why don't you give me that roll, please?
6 folks that were injured in battle now have 12 hit points, and then 17 for purpose.
Okay.
That includes a new crew.
I need... Let's see, one of you guys want to keep track of this. You have... You have 3 new crew members. They have studded leather armor, so they have a 14 armor class, 45 hit points, and I'll give you the rest of the stat. Actually, I'll give you the rest of the stats later. I'll put it as a handout.
Okay.
So you guys know what your crew is made of.
And they do seem loyal. They're not going to trash in the middle of the night.
Give me an insight check. They seem loyal enough.
Okay.
They don't want to be in the water with the sharks with the rest of their old crew. There's no other crew for them to work for, so it's good enough for them.
And we're being nice to them. We give them food and stuff.
Yeah.
We're good people.
Alright, so
Yeah, I need a little bio break.
Alright, we'll go right ahead. We'll take a 5-minute bio break, come back and do some finishing up. And we'll be back shortly. And we are back. Of course, once again, I'm going to have to rearrange names because of Zoom. Okay, so we left off. You let some people drift in the water to be eaten by sharks. You made a check to determine the direction you need to go. Sergeant Rock, you said you want to try to stay close to the shore.
Yeah, we'll head due west to make the closest approach to Perche, and then we'll head south along the coast until we hit a port.
Alright, well, it is currently nighttime. So do you want to keep going through the night?
No, it's wise to sail at night. You can't see hazard. I say we drop anchor for the night. Oh, I'll ask the pirates. They usually continue to sail through the night. They drop anchor at night.
If you got enough of a crew that's had enough rest, you can have somebody keep watch and sail through the night.
Yeah. But I don't want the new crewmen by themselves. I don't fully trust them.
Okay.
They seem trustworthy, but yeah.
So we'll take watches with them.
Right.
Alright, so who's taking watch first?
Sarge goes straight to bed. Somebody else needs to take first
I'll take
watch.
first watch with one of the new crewmen.
Alright,
Try to get a
so
sense of
give me a
thereabouts.
perception. Alright. Your part of the evening seems to go pretty much uneventful. So who's taking second?
I'll take it.
Alright, give me a roll.
That would be, yeah.
Alright, as far as you know, nothing is out of the ordinary. Who's got last?
Sorry.
Oh boy, he's feeling very responsible as captain.
Okay, so your night goes uneventful. Let's bring up the map, and what I'm going to do is I think I'm actually going to bring you up an actual map to look at. So let's go ahead and create your page. Something you can mark and move around.
So, Bob, how much group funds do we have?
How much what?
Group funds? Aren't you keeping track of all the gold and stuff?
Let's track that.
Somebody wants attention.
File.
Of course, we can't split it out here. So, kind of handy to know, but can't spend it here.
Well, I was looking at when we get to Perch or whatever we're heading. If the crew we have wants to get off ship, we can give them a little bit of gold so they can get on the way. Or
yeah, I'm gonna reward the crew for their efforts. I also call out the guy that got the shot in to sink the vessel and kind of play up on what a hero he is. Try to promote morale. Oh, and of course, over breakfast, I give everybody a briefing on what to do and what not to do while in Britain. So every American's a representative.
There we go.
What?
11 temporary hit points, including crewman.
350 gold, 1830. Might as well just convert that.
Okay. So you hear the crew listening to your little speech, and they constantly going, Britain? What the hell is Britain? In America?
He's
What is he talking about?
fantasy novel reader.
Yeah, just in general, when you're ashore in a civilian population, these are some of the do's and don'ts among the local civilians.
Converting all to gold, we got 618.
Okay. And how many crewmen do we have?
You
9?
currently have 9 now.
So how does everyone feel about giving each, 5 gold? And 10?
I'm gonna, yeah, I think 10, 90 gold is well spent to get to our destination safely.
Well, this is perch. If they want to continue on, we'll give them another 5. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, all right, that's a good plan.
Because our destination is Origami or
Origami?
Or
Zul.
Yeah.
Or Zul.
Okay, gentlemen. Let me put you there. And here's your map.
Okay.
And also, close this down. Let me give you a little ship you can move around that map.
Not a bit. East bit. Oh shit. Apparently we didn't pay attention. We sailed past the island.
No,
that ship should be.
I'm just putting it in there. Let's see. I need to move you to the token page so that people can actually use you. So, after about a day's worth of travel, right about there. I'd say maybe here.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking, more like that. I figure another couple days we should hit the coast of Perche, and then we'll sail along the coast south.
Okay, so you want the ship to go due west, correct?
Due west.
All right. There you go. So, we'll say 4 days of sailing. Let me give you guys permission to do what you want with that.
Okay. During those 4 days, during our meals and stuff, I'm going to talk to the crew, find out about them, where they're from.
All right, we'll go
their
ahead.
Dreams.
Give me a we'll say persuasion, so you can persuade these guys to actually open up to you. Now it does.
Alright, I'll wait till night when everyone's drunk.
Alright. For some odd reason, we are having a little bit of a slowdown, so give me a moment. Close that one out. Let's close that one out for now. Come on up. So let's see. It's not gonna let me. So I'm gonna say, give me 3 perception checks, and you can give me 2 more persuasion checks to see if they start opening up. They're still kind of closed off. I mean, they're not hostile towards you, but they're a little closed off. They don't tell you too much other than they like to work on ships, make money. They don't like slavery. They hate pirates, except for the 3 that were working for pirates. But you don't know why. Now, where's those perceptions?
Is that for me?
For everybody. Whoever's keeping watch. Who's in the crow's nest?
Okay, perception. Okay.
Alright. Give me 2 more for Rock and 2 more for Bayor. And what happened to Todd? What happened to our last man?
My computer died, so I don't have access to Roll20 anymore.
Oh, okay.
And then.
Alright, so let's just.
The Rock is on the ball today.
Alright, so. You see the shoreline. You see you're probably about a day travel before you hit the shoreline. Or you get close enough to start making a turn and following it. And you get, with that outstanding perception,
Grab the spot. In for ports.
I see my doom.
You notice movement in the water. And you'll notice what looks like 5 fish-like creatures crawling up the side of the ship. And
they're crawling?
Yes, they are crawling up the side of the ship.
I'll hail them. Hi, guys.
And let's see, you'll see 2 other, looks like wearing plate mail and shields, kind of shiny looking, but they are fish people as well.
Really? Seems like that armor would rust quickly.
Looks like it's not much of an issue for them.
They have aluminum armor.
Give me just a second and I will show you what you're looking at.
Aluminum armor?
No, that's just what he's saying.
Maybe it's made of seashells.
Maybe they're Nazi.
Okay. This is what you see crawling up the side of your ship.
Barefoot. Okay.
You also
I'm not.
trying to find more for you to look at. But yes, they look like fish folk.
Find my friendly and pleasant demeanor.
They are, let's see, the 2 of them are coming up with what looks like a female version with them. She is wearing seaweed. She's riding on the back of a shark, and so are the other 2, while 5 of them are climbing up the side of the ship. They are snarling and growling and do not look very happy to see you. And with that, give me initiative rolls.
Can't select my guy.
So I will put you.
Brock waits patiently for an opportunity to discuss things with him like a rational man.
They don't appear to be all that rational at the moment.
Nevertheless, I'm waiting for the end of the round.
Well, actually, what we're going to do is you're going to give me your initiatives. Let's see, we have a 9 for May I. Sergeant Rock is a 5.
I went almost as low as
Leo
possibly could go.
is a 12. She and Ducks. So, Sergeant Rock, would you be so kind as to give Ducks a initiative roll? And I guess I'll do She's. There we go.
Ducks come out on top.
Okay, so I have an 18 for Ducks. I have a 17 for She. And we will pick up here next week.
Alrighty.
So
Thanks for running us.
you have what appears to be 8 fish-type people coming towards you and coming on the ship. And like I said, we'll leave it here until next week, and we'll pick up here.
Okay.
So
Maybe we'll have that other guy with us too.
I'm hoping that we get some sort of message or communique from him, finding out one thing or another. Let's just put it that way.
All right. I should be good to go.
All right, so you gentlemen have yourselves a good week, and you get a chance, we'll check over some more of the, well, catch us next week to see what happens with the crew. What was the name of the ship again?
The white.
The White.
All right, the crew of the D White, and see what happens next.
Thanks. Have a good.
And good night, and until next time.